Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. My name is Grace Miller, and I'm a member of Europe DFW's graduating class of 2021, and it is my pleasure to kick off tonight's virtual graduation. Since our founding in 2000, Europe has opened over 35 campuses across the country and has served more than 30,000 young adults, including the 73 graduates whose accomplishment we're celebrating tonight. My fellow graduates and I spent half a year learning soft skills and completing technical coursework in help desk and desktop support, application development, and business fundamentals. And then we spent the last 6 months in an internship with leading employers like Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase & Co., AT&T, Goldman Sachs, Amazon, and more. If you want to hear more about Europe, how it works, and the amazing success of Europe alumni, I encourage you to read more on the graduation website or check out europe.org. And now I'd like to share some of my story of how I came to be speaking to all of you tonight. Nelson Mandela said, "There's no passion to be found in playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." We are gathered here today to celebrate an amazing accomplishment, our graduation. Back in August 2020, in the middle of a national pandemic, we all decided to embark on a year-long journey. Our journey consisted of us not only completing a certification, but also a corporate internship. A year-long journey full of unknowns, possibilities, and curveballs. A year-long journey that tested faith, patience, and strength, both mentally and physically. A year-long journey that we pushed ourselves to complete. And finally, a year-long journey that rewarded many of us with lifelong friendships, mentors, and a new job. I graduated high school in 2018 with honors and scholarships. I had a 4-year university picked out and was ready to start my new journey. I chose to major in business marketing and attend an early summer program. But my first experience being away from home did not go as planned. I struggled with independence, balancing a job and school, and adapting to the large size campus. After a year, my skewed expectations led me back home to reevaluate my life. I've always loved school and learning, so not finishing what I had originally started made me feel like a failure. I decided to take a year off and find something that would work. I applied to several schools and programs, one of which was Europe. I attended a Europe info session in person back in February 2020. But before I could make any decisions, COVID-19 had shut down much of it. Schools were closed, jobs were closed, and I had time. And I mean plenty of time. The decision to enroll was an easy one. I had the time, and I knew that as long as I remained flexible and persistent, I would make it through. During my time at Europe, I became involved in many activities. I led LC events, business track events, and Class 9 events. I became a Class 9 ambassador, a peer tutor, and helped host virtual site visits for Europe donors. Within this year, I have completed a high-level learning and development, a corporate internship at JP Morgan Chase & Co., and earned my associate's degree in business management. Thank you to my manager, Siraj, for pushing me to be the greatest version of myself. My Europe coach and program manager, Phil, for treating me like his own daughter and always making sure I kept it real with not only myself, but the rest of the world. And finally, my parents for raising me to be the young woman I am today and supporting me on this year-long journey. Thank you. This program has opened so many doors for me, and I will forever be grateful. Class 9, today is our day. We should be proud of ourselves for everything we've overcome. We've worked extremely hard to get to this place. We've persevered through technology issues, creating virtual bonds, trusting people we've never met, and even attending a school where some of us have never even set foot. Our COVID journey has been one for the books. I am honored to be virtually surrounded by people who share the same passion, drive, and hunger for success as I do. I wish nothing but the best for each of my fellow 9-4s. Thank you for joining me here today to not only celebrate our wonderful ending, but beautiful beginning. In the words of our illustrious first African-American female vice president, who I personally look up to, we did it, Joe. Thank you. And now I would like to hand it over to Isaiah Ross to say a few words.
Thank you, Grace. I want to start by thanking everyone here who has supported our graduates in their journey. Those graduating here today and those who came before them, family and friends, our volunteers, donors, board members, corporate partners, and community partners, Dallas College, and of course, our incredible Europe DFW staff. And most importantly, thank you, graduates. Graduation is one of those steps in life that defines a coming of age, the ending of one era of life as a student or those being shown the ropes, and moving on to a new stage in which you are a leader, a doer, an achiever in the wider world. I'm sure many of you have firm plans and a good idea of what's coming next. And then some of you might have a pretty good idea of what you want to do next, or a dream, or a hope. And then some of you might just be amazed that you're here today. Well, these are going to be coming times, and they're going to be exciting. They'll be trying, but they will all be dependent on your determination. You are now armed with one of the most important tools needed to forge your path ahead. It's not the certificate itself that counts. It's what you've learned along the way and what you've done with that education that has gotten you to graduation today. Your future is now in your hands, no one else's. Seize this opportunity. And now it is my great honor to introduce our keynote speaker for tonight, Chief Liz Cedillo Pereira, who serves as the Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer for the City of Dallas. Chief Liz has over 20 years of experience at the federal, state, and local level in law, policy development, social justice, and community and civic engagement. She has also served as a presidential appointee in the Obama-Biden administration for the Department of Homeland Security, Immigration, and Customs Enforcement, where she focused on advancing humane implementation of immigration policies. We are very excited to have her here with us tonight. Please join me in welcoming Chief Liz Cedillo Pereira.
I'm Liz Cedillo Pereira, and I would like to express profound gratitude to Year Up Dallas-Fort Worth for the invitation to address the Year Up class of 2021. I would also like to thank Ms. Grace Miller for her compelling remarks and Mr. Isaiah Ross for the welcome. It's a distinct honor to connect with you, the class of 2021, this year, at this time in our nation's history. This special occasion brings back memories of my own law school graduation many years ago. And during my graduation ceremony, I was excited and anxious as I climbed those stairs up the library. And with every step upward, as I received my diploma from my dean, I felt as though I might start floating. You know, my graduation was an amazing day that I still remember, and I hope yours is as well. Little did I know at that time that I would become an immigration attorney at a pivotal time in our nation's history, in the aftermath or the shadow of 9/11. Time moves quickly, graduates, and there have been numerous twists and turns in my career, which have led me to where I serve today as the Chief of Equity and Inclusion for the City of Dallas, our hometown. You know, I stand on the shoulders of giants, some of them not so large, who are often not center stage. Their tweets never went viral. Some did not have a formal education, yet their presence and their sacrifices are held deeply in my heart, and this fuels my daily life. You know, I am certain, Year Up graduates, that you too have been assisted by a village of supporters. You know, we all have them. So I'd like to acknowledge your family, your friends, and your mentors. You know, I also acknowledge the doubters. You know, without them, you may not have hustled as hard as you did to reach this very important and special moment. You certainly will need and possess a hustle state of mind to deal with the complexities of your times. As my early years in law were shaped in the shadow of 9/11, yours will be affected by a global COVID-19 pandemic and a reckoning with root causes of structural racism. Yours is a career impacted by a world experiencing the substantial human and economic cost associated with our changing climate. Just a few months ago, we weathered a severe winter storm, Uri, leaving many to wonder, what else could possibly happen this year? Well, here we are at your graduation, and glad that there's plenty to continue to be hopeful about and to celebrate. I'm hopeful about you, and I celebrate you. And in fact, I would like to ask you to take a moment to ponder what you are accomplishing. Reflect on the fact that you have overcome serious adversities, many beyond your control, to reach this important, life-changing moment. Ponder the idea that this did not occur by chance, but because you have a distinct, powerful purpose ahead. You know, Albert Einstein said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. You have within you the power to seize this moment of unprecedented challenge and strive to help shape a society where all of us can thrive. You, the class of 2021, are no joke. I'm asking you to remember one thing, however. One of the best bits of advice I received as a young lawyer working on the Texas-Mexico border was this: to take your work, not yourself, seriously. Find value and beauty within your own imperfections that keep one grounded and ready to learn new skills. Make self-care a part of your daily practice and care about others as well. And acknowledge your gifts and the gifts of others. It's been through life experiences like practicing law in jail facilities and becoming a public servant that I learned that we all have unique gifts. Something that my abuelita taught me, my grandmother. Todos tenemos un don. We all have a gift. And when we lean into those gifts, things tend to happen. Doors open, the right people show up for us, opportunity falls into place, and everything that is meant for you has a tendency to find you. So my second piece of advice to you is to be a change maker, shaping a more equitable, a more just, a more inclusive society. Whatever career path that you choose and pursue, be allies in the pursuit of justice and champions in the advancement of equity and inclusion in our community. I know that you can do it, and I know that you will do it because you have worked so hard to reach this very moment. You are a champion by bringing your best self to this game of life, by not quitting, by showing up, having perseverance and pride in your work, having a great attitude and a hard work ethic. By treating others with dignity and respect, you have this privilege of standing today as a graduate of Year Up. And over time, with firm resolve, your work will lead to systemic change, where we all can be together, redefining social systems that allow us to thrive and allow our families to thrive together. Graduates, you were meant for these times. Your struggles and your personal challenges this year have not been in vain. I know that our future will be brighter because you have shown up to lead in it. You possess the tools, the data, the smarts, the education to use your gifts to be the change agents of our future and to develop new frontiers of business that lead to systems change measured by metrics that I believe matter, not by the number of those who are deported to another country, by those who are incarcerated in our jail systems or suspended from our school systems, but by those who are graduating from college, those who are entering the workforce like you, the number of those seeking professional degrees and becoming leaders and entrepreneurs. Let these trying times lead to the fulfillment of America's promise. Thank you. God bless you. And go forth and make this a better world for everyone. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Liz. My name is Raquel Rodriguez, and I'm one of the program managers here at Year Up DFW. Each graduation, we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the young adults who have persevered through a year of training and internship to elevate their professional brand and prepare for the next stage of their career. At each graduation, we have the privilege to recognize students who went above and beyond in their Year Up journey, making a significant impact in their learning community. Our first two awards honor Chris Mello and Dave Reddick, two early members of the Year Up community who lost their lives in the attacks of September 11th. One student is selected from each of the three learning communities to receive these awards. First, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the Chris Mello Award for Leadership. Grace Miller, Thaddeus Davis, and Kevin Ibanez. Next, it is my honor to announce the winners of the Dave Reddick Award for Excellence. Carly Linebaugh, Brianna Cortez, and Nayab Tesfa. Congratulations, everyone. These are well-deserved. And now I want to pass things over to my colleague, Phil Ward, as a fellow program manager here at Year Up DFW.
Thank you, Raquel, and great job, graduates. Hi, my name is Phil Ward, and I'm one of the PMs here at Year Up Dallas-Fort Worth, and I'm so excited to be presenting our next award, the Core Values Award. Now, this award is given to a member in each learning community who truly embodies Year Up core values, which are respect and value others, build trust and be honest, engage and embrace diversity, be accountable, strive to learn, and of course, work hard and have fun. Through their everyday actions, these graduates embodied all of these and so much more. This year's recipients of the Year Up Core Value Awards are none other than Trayvon Nolan, DDA Registry, and Paola Moreno. Incredible job. Next, I'm incredibly proud to announce the winners of our Year Up Perseverance Award. Now, this award is given to students in each learning community who have shown tenacity, grit, and of course, heart. And they seize every opportunity to face challenges and adversity and overcome all obstacles. Through their perseverance, they have set a positive example for the rest of the learning community in showing that with hard work and dedication, we can get through even the toughest of times. So please join me in honoring first, Demetria Epps. Next, Giselle Reyes. And last but certainly not least, Abdul Gaspar. Great job, guys. And now I'd like to pass things over to one of our graduates to present our next award.
Thank you, Phil. My name is Gaurav Kumar Vichal. I'm excited to announce our next award, as this award winner played as a special role in my journey over the last year. The Cornerstone Award is present at each graduation and individual and organization that embodies the Year Up's mission to close opportunity divide. The Cornerstone award winner go above and beyond and change mind about what is truly possible in this country by supporting our students in our program, particularly over the past two cycle and in the middle of the pandemic and the most challenging year. In Europe's 20-year history, Amazon has been continued depend on commitment and their extended their partnership with Europe across the country. In Dallas Fort Worth, they have increased their internship seats by 50% and create more room for growth and in the future. They also have signed ambassador in 11 markets, help to close the opportunity divide. In Dallas, for example, they have host Amazon Skill Labs workshop, volunteer for Mark interview, and host fireside chat. In additionally, Amazon Black Employee Network has been continue encouraged with our young adults across the Europe and participate in our first cross-site Amazon panel and networking season with over 350 students from Dallas, Atlanta, Virginia, and DC markets. This increase in engagement has been beneficial to our students' success. It also helped us expand our internship into the different businesses units and new Amazon sites across the US and has been a cycle for Europe young adults to get converted their internship and secure life-changing job that directly impact their W2 earning over time. Please join me in thanking Amazon for our incredible partnership.
We have one final partner award because without them, we simply couldn't do anything. Our amazing partnership with Dallas College has provided our students so much of the needed support to succeed, and they make a difference in the lives of our Europe young adults every single day. We wanted to create an award to show our gratitude for their support. And so this award is named in honor of a professor who has embodied this role and supported Europe and its students since our program inception. Olivia Kerr was a 12-year faculty member in the Business, Office Systems, and Support instructional area. She was a huge supporter of the Europe program when we launched in 2016. She taught our business students every single cycle and had a love for our students and their success. Though Professor Kerr has passed away, her legacy has continued, and so we want to keep her love for inspiring students ongoing through this award. On behalf of Year Up Dallas Fort Worth, we would like to present the Olivia Kerr College Staff Award to an incredible Dallas College staff member that has embodied Professor Kerr's support. Michael Basiglia. Michael is the Faculty Professional Development Manager at the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning at Dallas College. He's been instrumental in working towards the success of Europe students. Prior to this role, Michael was an instructor for Europe business classes several years ago and moved up to oversee the partnership between Europe and all business instructors. His efforts has allowed Europe to provide real-time support to struggling students, ensure synchronous classes, and align instruction across various instructors. Michael has shown in his actions that he truly has a heart for students, staff, and instructors, whether in person or virtual. We are incredibly grateful for his time and dedication to supporting our students and our program.
Way to go, Mr. Biscaglia. Thank you for serving our students so well. And now I'd like to continue by sharing a bit about my story. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thaddeus Davis, and after today, I will no longer be on the app dev track. I will be a graduate of Year Up DFW. A couple years ago, after finding Year Up through a friend, I jumped at the opportunity to increase the structure and stability in my life in a year, especially if the alternative was going into crippling debt. While I was determined to force my situation to change, I wasn't willing to change myself in the process. And so I failed and fired myself from the program my first time through. But as you can see, I came back and through some miracle, and despite the never-ending saga that is COVID, as far as I know, I've done it. I've successfully completed Year Up. And while I'm happy and proud of myself, I'm even proud of everyone in this class. I don't need to talk about the long Zoom calls or the dry classes or wondering what time check-in is or whose room we need to be in. I want to talk about the exceptional people I'm proud to have gone through this with. Be it the ambassadors who planned a number of events to reach out and spread the word of Year Up, be it those of you who stepped up and helped your classmates, be it through tutoring, acting as an alarm clock, or even leading discussions to kill those awkward silences. I want you to know that I'm proud of the strides you've all made, especially those of you who may have started out on the shy side and took the initiative to step out of your comfort zone. Every single one of us has grown leaps and bounds beyond where we started, some while working full-time and some while taking care of children and family members. The level of grit and commitment on this call is not to be taken lightly. And there's not a doubt in my mind that anyone in this class is done growing, willing to settle, or go backwards. You all have been my catalyst for change. Aliana Rowland, Trayvon Nolan, Dee Epps, Giselle Reyes, Gracie Miller, Gabriela Sanoja, Brianna Cortez, Carly Linebaugh, just to name a few of the people who keep me on my toes. You remind me that I can't slack because there's someone out there just as hungry and as capable as I am. And I thank you for that. To every Year Up staff member, I also want to thank you for treating us like the professionals we set out to be. I want to thank you for speaking candidly about topics such as race, current events, and mental health. I want to thank you for supporting us through this transition into the corporate world and working with us to put us in a position where we can not only gain that ever-elusive experience jobs are always looking for, but negotiate and display why these companies need our insight. After today, we may go our separate ways. We may end up co-workers. We may end up at competing businesses. We may go get that coffee that Andres owes us because he lost a bet. Whatever the case may be, we spent a year staring at each other through computer screens and not only worked, but achieved something that millions of other students wish they could do. We put in the time, we made the sacrifices. We fought that little voice in our head telling us to ease up, and we made a way for ourselves. We polished our resumes, we gave feedback. We earned our internships and job offers. No, it's not bad for a year's work if you ask me. So, now that this year is over, I issue a challenge. I challenge you to remember your whys and keep going, because why stop here? Earn your degrees, add those titles and certifications to your name, start your own business, mentor others, try, fail, and try again. Make this year a footnote in the story you tell, because after this, things don't stop. So why should you? Congratulations to Class 9. It's been an honor working and growing with you all.
That was incredible and so inspiring. Thank you, Thaddeus, for sharing it. And congratulations to all of our award winners. And now it's the moment you've all been waiting for, or at least the moment I've been waiting for. Graduates, if you'll open up the boxes that were sent to you, you'll find a few things. Among other things, you'll find your official Year Up graduation certificate, a testament to the past year of hard work, talent, and determination that has brought you all through this journey to the next stage of your professional careers. And now, our program managers will recognize each of our graduates by learning community.
All right. And now the moment that you've been waiting for. It is my privilege and honor to be able to present the graduates from LC Kobe. Starting with Jennifer Acevedo, Adriana Alva, Michael Arajo, Jonathan Calderon, Kristen Crew, Demetria Epps, Paula Espinosa, Abrian Gonzalez, Fiametta Hagos, Takiana Harrell, Maria Hernandez, Daisy Hernandez, Gabriela Hernandez, Carly Linebaugh, Grace Miller, Jeremiah Molina, Juanita Murillo, Trayvon Nolan, Allison Ochoa, Ishmael Perez, Abigail Huga, Aurelie Reyes, Jessica Reyna, and Lisbeth Rodriguez. Congratulations, guys.
And now, let's hear it for the graduates from LC Legacy 9. Christian Acosta, Priscilla Aguilar, Alexander Arenas, Gaurav Kumar Avichal, Brianna Cortez, Margarita Davila, Thaddeus Davis, Edgar Jimenez, Milan Carell, Mayra Martinez, Kamal Mohammed, Erica Peralta, Maria Ramirez, Adriana Ramirez, Didier Registre, Giselle Reyes, Edward Rodriguez, Aliana Roland, Gabriel Sanchez, Osman Santos Salgado, Michelle Taveras,
Now introducing the graduates from the LC Quarantine. Robert Bernal, Leslie Castillo, Alexandra De Leon, Anna Diaz, Edom Fisahay, Irban Flores, Janaya Francis, Abdul Gaspar, La Tu, Kevin Ibanez, Isra Isan, Brittany Martin, Marisabel Montoya Mateo, Paula Moreno, Joel Mandacqua, Danny Pena, Diana Perez Victoria, Sephora Pierre, Jose Salazar Jr., Jessica Sandoval, Gabriela Sonoja, Catalina Soria, Nayab Tesfa, Brenda Velasco. Good job, guys.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Shalea Tucker, Year Up DFW, class of January 2019, and your current serving Year Up DFW Alumni Board Chair. And it is my joy to lead you in the official Year Up Alumni Oath. If you look in your graduation box, you will find a postcard with the text of the Alumni Oath. First, I want to congratulate all of the graduates on achieving this incredible milestone. One of the great things about tonight is that you will complete this journey as students and start the next one as alumni. Year Up has over 20,000 alumni across the country with the power to shape the future. Together we can make an impact, but it requires each of us to commit to lifting while we climb. The Alumni Oath is our vow to do just that. By reciting this oath, you will officially join the National Alumni Association, a network of leaders who are advancing in their careers in education, contributing to the success of Year Up's mission, and taking action in the movement to close the opportunity divide. Please join me and any other alumni with us tonight in making that commitment by saying the oath now.
I pledge that as a member of the Year Up National Alumni Association,
I will continue to uphold and promote Year Up's mission and core values.
I will strive for excellence
and realize my potential.
I will use my time
and my talent
to contribute to the success of Year Up,
its students and its alumni.
I will take action in the movement
to close the opportunity divide.
I take this oath freely
as a promise to live while I climb
and to be a lifelong ambassador of Year Up.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Harris-Thompson, and I'm Year Up's National Director of Alumni Relations. On behalf of Year Up and the Alumni Relations team, I'd like to welcome you into the National Alumni Association. Everything you've done on your Year Up journey has been in preparation for the day you become alumni, and you are now entering into the third and longest phase of the program. As students and interns, you proved that you were epic. And now that you are graduates, it's time for you to act. The Alumni Relations team will be here to support you as you advance in your careers in higher education, contribute to the success of Year Up, and take action in the opportunity movement. And UPRO will be here to support you as the primary placement agency for graduates. Today, as you graduate, you join over 20,000 alumni, and we hope that you will remain engaged members of the alumni community. And most importantly, we hope that you will continue to lift while you climb. Congratulations again, and welcome to the Alumni Association.
Congratulations, graduates. We are now alumni. On behalf of everyone here at Year Up DFW, I want to thank you so much for coming tonight to support our graduates. Tonight marks an important moment for every one of our graduates. Graduates, it's the beginning of your professional journey, and it is a journey. There's no single path for you to follow. Use the skills you've developed and trust your instincts. I know you'll be successful. And as Shalea mentioned, I want to encourage all of us to lift while we climb. To graduates and supporters alike, you can help us recruit the next class of would-be graduates. Think of the friends and family members in your life who deserve an opportunity to start their own professional journey. Take a moment to look at the About Year Up page on the graduation website and click on the Refer a Student. Every referral you give is one more step on the road to closing the opportunity divide in this country. With that, I will leave you to enjoy this moment, this achievement, this milestone. Graduates, it has been an absolute honor and privilege to know you. You have all the skills and talent you need to be successful. On behalf of the entirety of Year Up, the Year Up Alumni Association, and the thousands of young adults across the country who are seeking opportunity, thank you and congratulations. You've earned it. Good night.